At some point, I'm going to have to blow my nose.
Okay.
Okay. We don't have a picture. Oh, there we got a picture now.
Should be good enough.
Okay, we have a picture. We're here in the midst of more snow. You can tell how thrilled I am. Bethany says, hello, my favorite tea and crumpets. Ringers are rung and mods are here.
Good morning.
It's snowing again. So Roach is here and says, hi, Scott and Donna, good morning.
Hello.
Randy B says, good morning. Puzzling Reed says, good morning. Kermito's here and says, hello, lovely people.
Hello.
Rivy is here and says, hello, you lovely, gorgeous humans.
Hello, Rivy.
How are we today, everyone?
Let's see. I'm thinking...
I woke up in a good mood, and then I looked outside. It's snowing again, you guys. Oh, my God. It's snowing again. I need to get out of here. Far, far away to, like, a tropical island. Rivy says, I'm not sleeping well, so I get to say hi among this deep Australian night. It's warm in Australia right now, isn't it? Aren't you having summer? I can come out there and bring you some tea and help you sleep. I can sing you a lullaby. As long as it's summer. So many friends say good morning.
Hello.
Hello, it's snowing again. Coral creates. It's just, it's pretty for the first day. They want to know who you're doing today.
We are doing, I don't recall the person's name, but we're doing the lead singer for Smash Mouth.
Gail says, good morning from California. Fabulous farter on Friday. Finish these lyrics. Somebody once told me.
The world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
No comment.
She was looking kind of dumb. No. Something, and then she was looking kind of dumb with the shape of an L on her forehead with her fingers in. Anyways.
Joyville says good morning. Drawing with Jack says good morning. Teddy T Bear says hello from the Philippines. I'm painting with you too.
Oh, hello.
Anju says good morning in a very animated way with some very large capital letters. You need to like settle down there a little bit. Capital letters are not necessary. Hello from Germany.
Hello, hello.
Eclipse says, whoa, hi, Scott and Donna. I'm hungry because I got my braces adjusted and my teeth hurt.
Oh, no.
Donna hates snow, major bummer. No, the snow was pretty the first day and the second day. And now we're on day like 4,825 and the snow isn't pretty anymore. Yeah. Good morning from Minnesota. Frankie, I don't understand how you people live like this. Logical says, good morning, school canceled due to snow. What's the weather like near you?
It's snowing here too, which sucks.
Ugh, it's just too much snow. And they don't know how to deal with it, so they don't plow. Like our street isn't plowed. I'm so tired of this. We are so snowed in. Rivy says, it's very warm, Donna. You should come hang with us. We have nice zoos. And kangaroos that run in the wild. And Fairy Flight says, Donna, be careful of the spiders down there. Yes. I know. Big, ugly, what are they called?
Huntsman?
Huntsman spiders, that's it.
All right, I think now I get to do the thing that I hate.
Edsy says, hi, you are talking snow? I live in Iceland. Okay, all right.
But isn't Iceland green and Greenland's icy?
No. That's not how that works.
I think I remember seeing...
Oh, for the love of... Do you see what I have to live with, people? Florida is starting to get really chilly, but Florida can't choose a season. 1 minute it's blazing hot. The other minute we are bundled up in 5 layers. Oh, gosh. Oreo thinks they're getting sick. I'm sorry.
Oh.
They would like to see the reference photo when you get a second.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
It didn't snow much in my country this year. There wasn't much rain either. I'm sorry. Trust me on the snow. You don't want this much snow when your particular area doesn't know how to deal with it. Anju says, fun fact, this is the earliest I've ever been to a live.
Well, fun fact, we love having you here. So that's the photo. And then there is the little kid here holding up the L on his forehead. So I'm going to just try to...
Okay, Gail's got you. She says, she was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
Yes, thank you.
There you go. Oh, Erica says, good morning, everyone. Big hugs. Oh, no. She had a big migraine last night and called off work today because she's still sick. I'm sorry. That's no fun. Double Lightsaber wishes it was Jamiroquai, but Smash Mouth will be neat.
Yeah, Virtual Insanity was a great song.
Let's see. I was so excited for a snowstorm last weekend. Got my snow gear out and it didn't happen, but now it is. And if it turns into packing snow, I'm running outside and playing in it like I'm a child again, says Eclipse. Oy, oy, oy. Aspen does anything, says morning.
Good morning.
Give him a second, everybody, and he'll show you the reference.
I just did.
Okay. Oh, you did? I'm sorry, I
yeah,
didn't see
yeah,
it.
I did.
There you go.
Let's
See. Wow, Spark says, I can't even get out of my house because the snow covers the door.
Wow.
Okay. Probably shouldn't whine. I could put my boots on and like truck down the hill. All that glitters is gold. William Shakespeare, good morning. Ryan's here. How's it going, Ryan? Watching from Nepal, the land of the red pandas. You guys are funny.
So the photo reference is very blurry and not the best resolution, but let's see what we can do with it. It's just a little drawing in the bottom corner, so it should be okay.
Ryan says, we got rain today, but they've closed schools for the third day in a row. Unprecedented. I didn't think Canada ever closed school. I mean, you people are like the epitome of dealing with snow and living in snow and handling snow and, you know, all the snow things. Lee says, hey, Scott, I just wanted to let you know that you're a huge inspiration to me. I wanted to give up on drawing, but watching a stream or a video always gets me back into the swing of things. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad that you're making art again.
Some person skywalking says, we've got a lot of ice. It's annoying. Literally have an ice rink outside directly in front of our house.
Oh.
That's the thing that's no fun is the ice. You know? Yeah. Oh, geez. Poor Cyrus has to do school online because they've had too many snow days. Marguerite says hello from beautiful British Columbia, Canada.
All right, I'm just going to start painting it because...
Okay.
The drawing is very bad, but I'm hoping that the painting will look good.
Let's see.
I'm hoping I can make it look a little artsy.
Oh, Froggo just got here and is going to leave later to bring their art to their first art show.
Hey, that's great.
Good for you.
Good luck, Froggo.
People seem to have their art supplies ready to go today.
Nice.
I might go into our pond later. Please be careful. Be safe when you do that. In my town, we have kangaroos that go to the park when the grass is long and eat it. And baby kangaroo waved its arm at me once, and it was so cute. Oh, man.
Our son works at the zoo, and a baby kangaroo came up to him the other day and hugged him.
Yeah, hugged his leg.
Hugged his leg.
So cute. There
I go, come on, that was worth it.
Yeah, it was one that was raised by the keepers. No other choice about living where the air hurts my face, and you guys have more snow than I do here. These storms keep swinging too far south. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just... we haven't had this much snow in probably 5 or 6 or 7 years. I mean, this is just nuts. It's minus 12 Celsius here in Sweden. It's so cold, says Wilma.
Jeez.
That's a little warmer. If it's minus 12 Celsius, I think that's a different thing Fahrenheit. I'd have to look. I don't convert in my head well. They are mentioning that they don't like drawing hands.
Yeah, I hate drawing hands. I was like, but
Here we are.
It needed it, you know?
Azir says, hello, Scott. You were my inspiration for using watercolor and gouache.
Oh,
You also helped me with drawing people.
Fantastic.
Dalton says, most people love All-Star because it's from Shrek.
Yeah, which was 2000, but still, this is a 90s song. So, have any of you ever heard of an upcoming game called Tiny Glade? I reached out to the people who are making it, and I got like a beta of it, so that way I could go in and play, because I thought it would be really fun to do some sketching, like build a little castle and then sketch it, because the lighting changes and whatnot. And I thought we would do that during a live one day.
That's a great idea, seeing as we're never going to leave the house again with all the snow.
Blow dryer.
Oh, hold on. I have to... Sorry. Brazen, that is 100% correct. 100% correct. That's the extent of my problem. They did not plow our street. They did not plow Bethany Primrose's street. They plowed other streets, but they didn't. And so we have ice coming all the way up to our hill. I haven't had mail in 5 days. I mean, I really don't care, but I like green tea. It's not my favorite. Black tea is my favorite. Gail says, no music this morning.
Yeah.
There's a story.
No, it's not a big story. Our license with Sony ran out. And I guess they're like, yeah, we gave you 6 months or whatever it was. It may have been 3 months. I don't know. But
I think it was 6 months, but
yeah. So I was like, all right, well, thank you.
Yeah.
So we don't have music anymore. Sorry. I liked it. I thought it was good music.
Even if we couldn't hear it.
Yeah, the stuff that I was able to hear was good.
You're funny. Oh gosh. Rivi has been a member for a month. It says, thank you. Rivi says, I've started streaming my art, building a cozy community, and teaching about my supplies and methods. Thanks for the inspiration leading me here.
Oh, my pleasure.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I had you muted. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Rivi.
I had you muted. I probably had you muted during the whole thing about the music, too. Did I have him muted about the whole thing about the music, or did you guys hear any of that? I'm sorry. I'm a little slow this morning. Sorry, all the mods are messaging me. He's muted!
Blow dryer.
Donna, he's muted! Hold on, now I actually have to mute him again. Oh, good grief. I'm a little off today, guys. Can you tell? Yeah, sorry about that. Here we go. Joseph says, I want to thank you for your videos. I've learned so much. Today I finished painting through a sketchbook I've worked on for a year that I'm giving to my wife as a birthday present. Oh, that's lovely.
Fantastic.
Okay. Okay, so basically Sony, the license with Sony ended. And they were like, okay, your license is over. So there you go. I mute him when he uses the blow dryer because it's really loud. So, and then I have to unmute him to get back so he can talk.
I'm going to try to get a like an independent microphone, because I know that the microphone on the
webcam
does not sound great. So I'm going to get an independent webcam, an independent microphone, and then I hope to see if I can get one that has like maybe like a button where I could just mute myself whenever I need to, so I don't have to rely on Donna.
I don't do a bad job. Notice he's not commenting at all. Yeah. Okay. Gail says, that sounds cool, Scott. I'd be down for that type of content.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really fun. I mean, it's not like an ongoing thing, but I think it'd be fun to do for a day, you know? And it's really cute.
Oh, geez. Dognard says, we should sing for them instead. You do not want that. You do not want that. Ellen's here. The Glade, Tiny Glade has been on my wish list forever. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, it's so. Now it's not really like a game so much as just kind of like a sit around and kind of play, but it's still really cute and it's beautiful.
Hey, Scott, could you plan on making a painting series in which you paint scenic frames from the biggest movies in modern culture?
I could definitely consider something like that. I did have an idea for doing a bunch of scenes from books and whatnot. For me, everything is reference, so I just would need some good reference.
Hey, Scott, how's January treating you? Had an idea for a line of art to sell. Do you think there's a market for literary maps in their artist's own style?
Literary maps in the artist's own style. I'm imagining actual maps. The literary part. Are we talking about the maps of where authors live, or I'm just trying to picture it so I can say whether, hey, I think that's a great idea or not. I think whatever you do is going to be a great idea, but give me a little more information. Blow dryer. I'm just going to do this hand and see if I hate it or not.
Daryl says, hey, Scott, I'm painting Quentin Tarantino for the letter Q. Thank you so much for the constant support. Lots of love.
Oh, sure. Have fun.
R says, I have so many ideas, but I'm so lazy. But watching Uncle Scott really helps me get motivated to make more art. Thank you, Uncle Scott.
You are welcome.
Pacer's here and says, good morning.
Good morning, Pacer.
How you doing, kiddo?
And you know, regarding laziness, I think we all are dealing with our own stuff going on, and it's hard to get motivated to do stuff. But I think the thing is to find something. Like art should be an escape from, like it should be the thing that you want to do because everything else sucks, you know, kind of thing. I'm not saying everything else sucks, but I'm saying if you think everything else sucks, at least art should be something that you really want to do. So try to find that escape, that thing that you want, whether it's drawing fantasy characters or, you know, your favorite football team or whatever it might be, but just do something that just makes you happy.
Is there anything like too many layers with gouache paint?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can get to that point. And if that's the case, you could just take a piece of wet washcloth or wet paper towel and just wipe off the excess paint and just start over again if you needed to, depending on how strong your paper is. But yeah, I mean, I think you can overwork pretty much anything. I think you can even do that with canvas.
Ryan says, I realized this past Christmas that between me and the children's, there are sketchbooks all over this house.
That sounds like a
Exuberant
good
says,
house.
asks, would you recommend I get into gouache? I'm not that good at drawing people yet, but I want to practice.
I would say if you're not good at drawing people yet and you want to paint people, get good at drawing people first before you waste any money on painting them. Um, you really want to, before you do any kind of painting, learn to draw first. That's that's why I never understood those things where you like go out and you go to like a place and then you learn how to paint for a day. And it's like, I've never drawn anything in my life, and I did this painting of a tree. It's kind of like the whole Bob Ross thing. Um, I think if you're gonna learn to do something, the basics are you got to learn to draw. And so that's at least, I mean, it's not a law or anything, but that's just the way I feel is learn to draw first.
Is Scott still convinced he's a bad boy?
The worst.
He is when he tells me that he'd rather handle the muting instead of himself handling the muting, because we all know he would never unmute himself.
Yeah. That's what bad boys do.
Yep. We'll see how well that works for bad boys later.
So this leads me to ask, since I said that 5 minutes ago, have you been stewing on
Yes,
that?
I have been stewing on that because it was rude.
It was rude.
I don't see.
that I was
Yes,
get-
it was. There's been several people who are like, Scott, don't say that to her, blah, blah, blah. But I don't read those comments. Yes, I have been sitting here stewing. And yes, I'm going to say it in front of 231 people. You're a jackass.
Blow dryer.
Hi, Dana. Dana Mercury has joined us this morning. Would you like to say hello, or would you like to avoid that too?
Hey, Dana. Oh, that's funny. You're funny.
Yeah, I'm something. Let's see. Boarded Book says, Scott, thank you for reigniting my love for art. I'd gotten so fixated on making it just right that I stopped having fun with it. Princess Daisy says, what is your favorite art material?
I think watercolor and inks.
Exuberant follows up with good advice. I've been drawing people for the last few months and I've already improved a lot. I'm just trying to figure out how to draw realistically.
Just from reference, try the 1 minute figure drawing series that I did, and try doing that. That will help, and just photo reference and practice.
If somebody's getting into gouache, do you recommend the Hemi gouache or do you recommend the Winsor & Newton gouache?
I recommend the Hemi gouache because it's cheaper, and just so that way, a lot of people when they get paints, they're afraid to use them because they're expensive. Go with the cheapest stuff.
I loved your Richard Ashcroft piece. It's inspired me to try to draw him myself.
Thank you. I'm trying to remember which one was Richard Ashcroft. Who's Richard Ashcroft?
Don't look at me. I don't know people with names.
I'm sure it was one of the 90s musicians.
No clue. When using the blow dryer, has your watercolor ever blown away?
My water cup holder?
Has your watercolor ever blown
Oh,
away?
yeah. And you just learn to not put on too much watercolor or too much water, or you just wait a little bit. If you're like, oh no, that's way too much.
Do you have some tips on how to get better at sketching with poor hand-eye coordination?
I wish it was more than just, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but practice. Practice is the best way to do that. You're going to get better the more you do something. I promise. Oh, I think Richard Ashcroft was The Verve.
Yes, I just got a text about that. It was the Verve.
Okay. Yeah, that was a fun one.
I do art to escape my exams. Well, I hope you pass them in spite of doing art to escape them. Let's see. Froggo, I think Ryan had a great suggestion on that one. What is your favorite art supply?
Watercolors and inks.
Tracy says art to me is 50% escape and 50% curiosity. I wonder what it would look like if, and then follow that curiosity.
Oh, that's great.
No, there's not much of a difference in price, I guess, between those two on Amazon. If you haven't tried it before, I would go with the cheaper one, honestly. Oh, Hitomi says Himi Gouache has a new set of mini double gouache, basically same as their other set, but smaller amount of paints. Well, there you go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That way, if you don't like it... Let's see. You guys are funny. Heather says, LOL, I've been listening and watching in the background, and that exchange reminded me of the ones I've had with my own husband. Lordy. Pacer says, I'm good. I've been working on my self-portrait for a while now, and I'm very proud of it.
Oh, you should be.
That's awesome. We'd love to see it, kiddo. Is Scott being a bad boy the new banana sticker republic? Yes. Brazen says, it's okay. We love you, Donna. Thank you. And Frankie replies, but he's your jackass. Isn't that the truth? Let's see. I wish Himi Gouache was cheap where I'm from. I'm sorry.
Oh.
We have those issues. Oh, I have been instructed to remind everybody, or at least tell you guys, I don't know if anybody knows or whatever. The Grabby is having a sale. I can't remember what it is. There's having a sale in India on some of their products. Let me see. I gotta look at let me look at my emails and see what that is. Hang on a second. Here we go. Our Amazon India is having a sale. Watercolor sets will be on sale. So there you go. That is my shout out for Grabby. I really want to see Uncle Scott draw Buddha in his own style.
Maybe one day.
Let's see. Can you recommend us a good book for sketching?
For just sketching, whatever's cheap. You don't need anything special for just pencils. Honestly, just whatever's cheap, whatever's available. It could have lines in it. It does not matter. Remember, sketching is just for practice.
Froggo says, for bad hand-eye coordination, try blind contours. Those changed everything for me.
Huh.
I don't know what that is, but I hope it helps somebody else.
Yeah.
Let's see. Art curiosity. That is a great way to look at it, says Ryan. And Brazen says, poor hand-eye coordination study. Do some drawing drills, do some silly art prompts, and repeat.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are helping each other. That makes me happy. Do you have any comic book, manga, or chapter books that you like?
I have not read any of those in probably maybe 10 years. The only thing that I read recently, but I didn't finish it, was Castles in the Stars? Castle in the Stars. I read the first book, maybe the second book. It was beautifully done.
This is Goff. Says, hey, Mr. Sava, love your content. I'm trying to get back into art because of you. Thank you for being a chill art grandpa.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Dizzy. Says, when pouring cereal, do you pour the milk first or the cereal first?
Cereal.
I do the milk first, and people get mad at me for that.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong. No, there's no wrong way of doing it, but I do the cereal first.
Why would people get mad at you for putting milk in first?
Yeah.
I mean, who cares? They don't have to eat it.
Yeah.
Get over yourself. I use some cheaper watercolor tubes, Royal and Langnickel. And is it normal for the binder to separate on some colors a bit?
Not really.
I don't think so. I would not think so. Let's see. Oops, chat jumped again. You guys are funny. Around how many days will you take a break before the 70s series? You guys.
Maybe a month. Maybe more. I have to catch up on a lot of things, and so it's just.
He's also got to put the poster together, and that's going to take a good amount of time. And he's still finishing the dragon piece, which brings me to can you give an update on the dragon piece?
I did. I posted an update yesterday in the community section if you want to go see.
Yes, but these are our friends who come to the live. They should get something special.
Okay, but it's going to be a lower resolution than what I posted, but sure, I'll be happy to.
I think they just want to see what's special and cool, and they want a little last-minute, up-to-date thing.
I haven't touched it, but here we go.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yes, right here. I can see it. It's good.
I still have to do the bag or the blanket, the straps, the little leg thing, this part here, and the tail. And then I got to add in the trees.
Are you doing the trees in front of the dragon?
Yeah. Or mostly just kind of underneath the dragon.
Snail says, I truly thank you guys for making the most stressful week of my life a bit better.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry it's so stressful.
That's no fun.
Why are you doing that? Doesn't even make any sense.
Is it gouache?
Yeah, it just was like, I'm going to go where...
Yeah, the gouache doesn't make sense. I've watched you paint so many things, and every time you paint with gouache, it never makes sense to me. Watercolor always looks like what you're trying to do. Gouache never looks anything like what you're doing. Ever. It doesn't.
Yeah. I have very low hopes for this painting. I don't know if I'm going to like it or even keep it.
This one?
Yeah, but I'm going to give it my best.
Oh, wow. You guys are planning ahead. Moon Cheese would like to know if you're planning to do Inktober this year.
I don't think so. I don't usually do Inktober. I did October 2 years ago, and then last year I did October. I was talking about possibly doing. Someone had recommended October.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So that might be one that I do.
They did recommend that.
But literally while we're on the live, I got a couple text messages from Ezra regarding the October plushes.
How'd that go?
I haven't looked. I just saw that he says he wants to send them to me. He got newer ones. He says they look great. So we'll see.
Let's see. What are your thoughts on poetry?
I think it's wonderful. I don't read poetry, so I personally don't.
I have read more poetry looking for my quotes, for my quote a day. And I didn't like poetry before, but I'm really starting to like some of it. Some of it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Ryan says there is a breakfast chain in Canada called Cora's, and they are having an all-you-can-eat crepe festival. I am intrigued. I will join you in being intrigued. Can you give me an idea on what to draw? Kurt is asking.
Draw your favorite literary character.
Or a red panda. Blind contours are wacky. You try to draw someone or something without looking at your sketchbook. Oh. Huh. Artis Says, I have been following you since late 2022. Thank you so much. You inspired me too. I actually almost lost my skills. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're back in making art again.
Yeah. Oh, One Up Girl says, I love Cora's, but it's expensive. We have a few places like that around here. Praisin says, I saw the update. Looks amazing. Donna's something special. Haha. Let's see. You can buy tiny metal hooks that fit into and stir paint tubes. Really? That's Colleen. Who knew that? Well, Colleen did, obviously. I mean, interesting. Rivy says, we're special. The little emoji with the little tears in the eyes. Will you ever do a daily upload?
A daily upload? Oh yeah, all the time. I mean, I used to post 5 times a week. I think 2 weeks ago I was posting 5-6 times a week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I post daily all the time. It's just
Yeah.
it's sometimes I have something to say, and sometimes I don't.
Oh no, you always have something to say.
Yeah, but really, it's how much time I'm putting into it compared to how much that I'm getting back out of it. You don't want to put a lot of time into something that isn't paying you back, whether it be joy that you get from it, or monetarily, or helping others, or whatever it might be. But you have to factor these things in when you do them.
Yeah.
Blow dryer.
I got some really lovely comments last night on some of the quotes I've been posting, and I really appreciated that. That kind of keeps me going. And hi, Rachel. Hope you're doing good this morning. Wow. Way to go, Kermito. I want to pick up knitting again. I haven't picked that up in a couple years. And I want to pick that up again. That would make me happy. Rivy says, I had the binder separate on some cheap gouache. It's normal, but I've only seen it on cheaper materials. Chopped Lettuce got a cheap watercolor tube set and didn't get the color black.
Well, you really don't need black in watercolor. You don't need white in watercolor.
Oh, Mohendas says, hi Scott, my Winsor and Newton watercolor field kit just came in the mail today. Any tips?
Yeah, go have fun. Work light to dark.
Mm-hmm. Take it and go enjoy the world. Let's see. Those tiny metal hooks, that cracks me up. I didn't know about that. How do you get to drawing consistently after not drawing for weeks?
What I do is I give myself a challenge, like I did the 80s music alphabet. Give yourself something that you don't have to think about too much, but all you got to do is just spend 90 minutes a day and do that. I'm going to paint all of the Harry Potter characters. I'm going to paint Lord of the Rings, or I'm going to paint, the cars of the 60s or something.
Arkit says, you've doomed yourself to doing every decade to ever happen after the 80s. I hope you're ready for the Beethoven fans asking for a music alphabet for the 1600s.
I am going to do the 70s next. That's for sure. But I think I'm committed to at least the 70s and the 2000s.
A lot of people really love the poster.
Thank you.
And they can't wait to get it. We will let you guys know as soon as it's available.
We can't wait to send it to you.
Bethany, can't wait to send it to you. Gail says, I can't wait to buy this poster. My bestie sister adores dragons and the color purple, so it's definitely in her wheelhouse. Wow, that's a 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Please do October. That would be so cute. October was already 2 years back. Yeah, can you believe that one? I know. It's crazy, huh? Gauze says, I have autism and I was wondering what brushes you use.
I use whatever I can get cheaply. Honestly,
Because he doesn't clean them.
Yeah, I mean these are the Cotman Winsor Newton Cotman ones because they were cheap, and I just me and brushes don't get along well. I like brushes that do what they're supposed to do, which is to keep a point, and obviously you can see this one's not really keeping a point.
Ryan says, hear me out. Octogur, a collection of angry people portraits. Scott's already done that. He's painted me for 35 years.
Yeah. Don't forget to pack your angry eyes.
And I packed the monkey chow. Why, for the monkeys, of course. Oh, chopped lettuce, I'm sorry. You are not supposed to take care of your parents. Your parents are supposed to take care of you. You will be okay. There are some references in the resources list on our website. And you can check those out. And Google is great for references too. Does anyone have any advice on making acrylic more vibrant?
Not me.
Yeah, we're gonna punt that one to Bethany. Do you do minimalist art? What does that mean?
I'm assuming it's minimalist.
But what does that mean? Does that mean
I've painted a dot on a white canvas kind of thing? That's at least how I see it.
Oh, I was thinking, do you use the fewest amount of supplies to make a painting?
No,
that's where I went with that one. Let's see. I'm still struggling with shading. Any tips?
I have yet to understand the question about shading. I don't know if people are asking me about a technique, and in which case, if you're talking about pencils, then you are going to push harder to get it darker and push lighter to get it lighter. That is shading. If it is where to shade, then what I'm looking at is where it's darker, I would push harder, and where it is lighter, I would push lighter. I've yet to understand how to answer that question because people ask me all the time, how do I shade? And maybe it's an autism thing. I don't know, but it is like saying, how do I orange to me? And I don't know how to orange.
That makes no sense.
Exactly.
Okay.
So maybe somebody can explain the shading thing, so that way I can answer people. But right now, when people ask me to any tips on shading, I don't know how to answer it.
I wasn't in the mood for this tea today. I'm realizing 2 cups in, I wanted something different.
I'm sure it was my fault.
No. Anything relating to tea is not your fault because I don't let you anywhere near the tea cabinet. Barktober, where you draw dogs.
Barktober.
I like that one. Scott, you inspired me to start sketching. I mean, everything else is your fault, but the tea, no. You inspired me to start sketching for now. I've been painting for a year, and a big thank you to the bad boy. P.S. Can you give me an idea of what to draw?
Draw a rocket ship.
What is your favorite instrument to listen to?
Guitar.
Electric guitar. Or the bass. If somebody copies your art, what would you do?
I would compliment them.
Let's see. When is the next light fastness test update?
I don't know. Hold on a second. Let me get another layer of this purple down here, and then I will go to the drawer and we'll look together.
Let's see. Amanda finally caught alive.
Hi, Amanda.
We're happy you're here with us. The painting is turning out great, Scott.
Yeah, I don't think so, but thank you.
Brazen says, now it is his fault because he got snarky. Oh my God, you're almost at 2 million. Are you going to do any special painting or drawing for it?
Yeah, I got a couple of years to prepare because it'll be that long until I actually hit 2 million. But I don't know. Maybe we'll do a giveaway or something.
Let's see. I think people don't understand where to apply shade to things, like they don't know how to make the shade on things look realistic instead of random. I certainly have that problem. That's Arctic Fox in Socks.
Well, that is slightly helpful, but let me stop this. And
They may be asking how to shade so that it looks 3D, which is using different values by varying pressure, graphite level, or blending a stump hard to explain without actually doing.
yeah, so that is technique. And so I think some people are asking, what do I look at? And other people are asking, how do I make the technique happen? And that's where
Oh, okay. That's where you're having the problem.
So let's see. So these are Ohuhu's, Artbeak, and Acryla.
Okay, he's still wet. I can see it. Be careful.
This was January 24th. That is
a few days from
next.
now.
Yeah, I could do one for this one. This is the this is the Crayola.
That's a year and a half.
Yeah. Did I do the 1 year in November? I think I did a 1 year for it, didn't I?
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. This one is July, the hemi-gouache. This one is May, Doc Martens, Mia, and Utrecht. And then this one is the big one. This was March.
Of 2022.
Yeah, so the 2 years will be coming up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna remember that next week I could do the Artbeak one. That'll be 1 year for that.
I'll write that down. Artbeak 1 year video.
Thank you for asking. All right, blow dryer.
Sorry guys, I was writing that down so he wouldn't forget. Hold on, I have to unmute you. Yes, I can. What do you need?
Can you talk while I'm gonna go get new water?
Talk while you go get new water. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I'm capable. What's that Doc Martens thing you used for the Gothic vampire painting? Let's see. Want me to go grab it and show you what the Doc Martens thing is? I think it's ink. I'm not sure. It's either concentrated watercolor or it's ink. Let's see. Oh, concentrated watercolor. Let's see if you can see it. Am I in the screen? There you go. Doc Martens Radiant Concentrated Watercolor. That's what he's been using for the, I mean, not this exact color, but that's what he was using. That's the brand. I hope that helps.
All right.
Okay, let's figure out what the next question is here. We've kicked around shadows and shading. Talk about red pandas. You guys are funny. I can talk about red pandas all day long. Oh, I actually had somebody send me, I can't remember who it was, send me a video on Instagram of red pandas, and they were jumping all over like this enclosure that they were in. And, oh my God, they were like the cutest things ever. 100 things I like about red pandas. You guys are funny. What pen did you get, Scott? I missed the brand in the last stream. Oh, The pens, we haven't tried those yet, and we need to try those. Tom's Studio. So Tom's Studio he's makes fountain pens and all sorts of dip pens. And he's got these pens that he's on a mission to get rid of all the plastic pens. And he's got these pens that are refillable. And they have all these different tips. They have brush tips. They have all sorts of different things. And so we will do a video on those. But I got each of us pens for Christmas. And so we'll show you guys those. When did your love for red pandas start? Oh my gosh. I think when I met them at the Nashville Zoo. I've always loved animals, but
I think the exact words were, oh my, I must own one.
No, we don't own exotic animals, but I want to hug them really badly. I want to pick them up and hug them and squeeze them. Oh, so cute. Yeah. Yeah, Bethany's correct. He's never drank his paint water. Stuck his paintbrush in his tea, but never drank his paint water. I hope that answered your question about the Doc Martin stuff. You're so funny. Lula says, since we're throwing it out there, Boktober, a chicken for every day.
October.
That's so funny. You're killing me. It's 3:50 here in Wales. I'm currently doing work for my college art course. You've taught me so much, and I love your videos.
Oh, thank you.
I recently bought your fine liners and absolutely love them. That's Isabel.
Oh, fantastic.
Isabel, I'm so jealous. I wish I was in Wales with you.
All right. Blow dryer.
Hold on a second. All right, we're muted. Let's see. Oh my gosh. How do you not know what a quokka is? He's done a video on those before. They are the cutest things ever. Little tiny rodents. Do you know they actually will throw their babies at their prey?
I am going to...
Did you see the video talking about calligraphy tips and you should wash them before the first use? No, I did not.
Pencil sharpener.
Why are you not doing the centaur painting, sir?
Oh, I just wanted to finish the... darn it, pencil sharpener. I just wanted to finish the 90s, and then I'll go back to the Centaur. I promise. I'd been working really hard on it for a couple of days, and I just needed a little break.
Let's see. Do you recommend ink dip pens or brush markers?
Is that a question for me or for you?
That's for you.
I recommend whatever you like. Try everything if you can and see. I have friends like Kim Diaz Home who loves dip. You know, he likes to use a brush for his inks. I like the zebra brush pen. I like something where I don't have to dip. But different people like different things.
That's the best part about all of these art supplies. Like you go into the you go into the art store, you go into, you know, the craft stores. There's something for everybody there.
Yeah.
That's the best part about it, you know? I mean, Bethany likes oils, and we have other friends who like to sketch with pencils, and they do watercolors, and they do markers, or they're fiber artists, or they are food artists. You know, they make the most beautiful things with, you know, cakes and cookies and foods and things. I mean, it's like there's something for everybody. Let's see. Oh, you drew a quokka for your alphabet challenge. That's so cute. Kangaroos do that too, I think. I remember the first time I saw a red panda, I was gobsmacked by such a sweet-faced creature like koalas and raccoons. I had no idea what to think of them, says Brazen.
Yeah.
They are just so cute. All right, some person, Skywalking, says maybe Socktober. Sock puppets dressed in Halloween costumes. Nixia, I throw my children at enemies too. Of course, they are teenagers and feral. That's accurate. That is 100% accurate. Yes. Jaden, I'm just popping in for a second to say hello.
Hello.
Emma says, any tips for watercolor painting? I really don't know how to start or how to really use them.
Get good paper, not expensive paper, but just watercolor paper, and work light to dark. There's a video on everything you need to know about watercolors in the Art Hacks playlist.
Ryan, I think it's a fun fact. It cracks me up. Mohandas says, my art was actually chosen for my school annual day, so I wanted to thank you for inspiring me.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
That is very cool. Tyler is having anxiety and is here to relax, hopefully, and then says, thank you for streaming such peaceful content.
Oh, of course, of course. Spend as much time here as you need and just breathe.
Good thing Tyler wasn't here when you were being sassy earlier.
I was never sassy.
Oh, you're always sassy.
You got to expect that from a bad boy.
That's what you are, a bad boy. Can you film videos sketching downtown if it's not cold, please? We can't get to downtown because there's too much ice on the road. So,
but yeah, did you see?
Yeah.
There are several videos of me doing that. Are you just asking for more of the same?
Yeah.
Or have you not seen the other ones?
Yeah. Will I ever do lives on my channel? Gosh, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I could think about it. We could do some journal content over there. I'll think about it. How's that? Hecka Cool Dad. Oh, Hecka Cool Dad's back and says, greetings from San Francisco. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Long time no see. We have Luke, first time visiting the stream.
Hello.
And Devon says hello and good morning from India.
Good morning.
Cyrus says, for my job, I'm making a game and I need to do pixel art for the art in it, but I have no idea how to, and I'm on a time limit.
Okay, so here's what you do. There's a music video by Huey Lewis called While We're Young, and we did it, me and my son and a friend of ours did it all pixel art. I started out doing pixel art back in the 90s, and the way that you do it now is just do a drawing in Photoshop and then scale it down to like 32 pixels tall, and then narrow it down to like 8 colors or 30 colors or something like that, and that will instantly create pixel art. That's what we did.
And we hope that helps.
Okay, and I need...
Thank you for quieting the blow dryer. I have sensory issues and constantly having to turn the volume up and down while watching videos and TV is really frustrating.
Yeah, I get it.
It is not a problem. It's a problem when I remember to unmute Scott, apparently, but it's okay. You're not missing a whole lot. All teenagers are feral. Accurate. Let's see. Does Scott have a favorite Drew Struzan movie poster or album cover?
Yes. My favorite is Hook.
Really? That's your favorite one?
Yeah. I mean, there's several that I love, but like, that's
I don't
the
think
one.
I could pick one. He just has done the most amazing art. All of his art is amazing to me.
I think the one that I've referenced the most, like to try to learn from, was the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yeah, correct. I would agree with that.
But Hook is great. The poster for Cutthroat Island is actually really good too.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Have I seen that one?
Yeah, you've seen them all, I'm sure.
I probably have at some point or another. You guys are really like stuck on Inktober here. Everybody keeps asking if you're going to do Inktober today. Guys, it's October and I'm just going to tell you that's like 9 months away. So Thank you, Mr. Clock. There is no background music today. Our license with Sony expired. You can. I will let you Google what a quokka is. How's that?
Isn't it quokka?
I think so. Maybe it is. We're gonna get in trouble with our Aussie friends. Hega Cool Dad says, "Hello, I'm doing well here in foggy San Francisco, and we are not doing so great because we're snowed in." Day 4,825. Let's see. Pikachu just finished my finals, resting with you with your live on in the background.
Oh.
We'll take a deep breath. They're over. CGA finally got to make it to a live. I've been watching for a long time and took some tips and tricks from you and used it for my digital art. Thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You guys are so funny how much they love the clock. It cracks me up. And all the mods, they always put in the little bell. You guys crack me up. You just love the clock. Scott, have you ever thought of doing an album cover? My era was when LPs were big. That is Hitomi.
Yeah. I did do an album cover for Bear McCreary's
Yes.
soundtrack for our movie.
Yes.
And I will Google it. And let's see.
I have it upstairs.
Animal Crackers Bear McCreary.
You guys are so funny. I'm telling you, he's not planning this far ahead, people. He is not planning October. He can barely plan what he's going to do tomorrow or this afternoon. He's not planning October.
This is the poster I did, and
Yeah.
so Bear. His name is Bear McCreary.
Mm-hmm.
So
you
I
had
had
to
to
be a
paint
bear.
him as a bear, and then I made the orchestra were all animals, and then in the very corner you can see there's Donna. She's a red panda. And then Brendan, our son, liked llamas, so he's a llama. And then our other son, Logan, liked turtles, so he's a turtle. So they were watching as they played. I had not painted.
Was that gouache or watercolor?
This was a little bit of everything. This was gouache, watercolor, inks. I was very I think I would do a much better job now, but I was very much out of practice.
Okay, they want Rocktober, where you draw different kinds of rocks, like literal rocks, or Dwayne the Rock Johnson, or rock bands. You guys. Locktober, October filled with Loch Ness monsters, or beautiful locks of hair. Oh, jeez. You guys are funny.
You do
What-
October, and I could paint Patrick Warburton.
What is your favorite 90s band overall?
Not band, but Seal is who I listen to the most.
You guys are funny. Would you do an art project where you paint different mythological gods from all over the world?
I've been asked to do that a few
lot.
times. Yeah, it's definitely something that sounds fun. I just don't know. You know, you go, I'm in the mood to do this, and then you do it. And so I never say never. It's just a lot of these really you just kind of have to want to be in the you just have to be in the mood to do them.
Let's see. Oinktober with pigs. Walktober with different kinds of pans.
Okay, I was thinking WALK.
Bagels for breakfast. Yes, bagels sound good. Except that we can't get to the good bagel place. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah, Scott's tried watercolor pencils before. Do we have a video on those?
Yeah, I did watercolor pencils and the watercolor markers. All right, this is not a great piece of art, but I think I can clean it up in
usable?
Photoshop and use it. Blow dryer.
Hold on. Sorry about that. Yes, that was a clock sound. That was our grandfather clock that Scott inherited from his dad. We have a lot of favorite animated movies. Let's see. Let's see.
Okay, you're not going to work, are you? Okay, fine.
Spocktober.
Spocked.
A month of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson raising his eyebrow. Oh, you guys. Clocktober, where you draw different kinds of clocks. Food Annihilator says, my art is being used for shirts at a Costco opening in Florida. All the employees will be wearing custom shirts with my art on them. Huge honor. Thanks for all the tips.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's awesome. Yes, that is correct. He did do that in the stone paper sketchbook. That is correct. Hello World would like Boktober. Shocktober, where you surprise us every day of the month. You guys are funny. I have no idea how long we'll be snowed in. Too long. Just too long. Yeah, he's painted the rock several times. Let's see. Daiji says, not a great piece of art, but it looks great.
Well,
Everybody's saying, not a great piece of art. Casually paint something stunning.
It's very muted. I think it got a little muddy. But
some person, Skywalking says, Scott really said that this isn't a good piece of art. The artists themselves truly are their harshest critics. They are indeed.
Pencil sharpener.
Hey, Santa's here. I hope that everyone has a wonderful day. Don't forget to be kind to others and be kind to yourself.
Oh, thank you, Santa.
We're happy you're here, friend.
Good day.
Let's see. I'm from England. I'm a big fan of your work. I wanted to tell you I'm going to make an art presentation based about you in my art class.
Oh, wow.
That's Ezra.
I hope I get to see it.
Ryan Spocktober for all the Trekkies. You guys are so funny.
So, since Santa's here, Santa, doesn't the lead singer for Smash Mouth remind you of Russ from Little Bricks Charity?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I think it's the sunglasses and the spiky hair. And
can you do something similar to this, but with only rappers?
Oh, like a hip hop alphabet or something?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I've been asked to do that for metal, for, so I don't want to make it the only thing I ever do, but it's definitely, they're fun to do. And especially if I'm using a different medium each time, it gives me something new to do each time too. So, yeah, we'll definitely consider it.
Let's see. Would I do a live stream anytime soon? We are talking about it. That would be a Donna and Bethany thing. Mocktober, where you pretend to draw but don't.
I thought it was just where I just get on and make fun of everybody.
Oh, no, honey. You do that all the time already. You're good. You're good. Let's see. Do you like drawing animals?
I do. Not enough to do it all the time, but I do like drawing animals.
You guys are funny. I knew Santa was real. Of course he's real. He's here. Yes, you could take a blow dryer outside and start to melt the snow. That would be a good idea. That would be a really good idea. We'd love that. You gonna noodle a little bit more?
I am done.
Are you sure?
Done.
Because we're really early. It's only 11 minutes after 10.
No, it's fine. I gotta get other stuff done anyhow. So.
Oh my God, there was a video of a flamethrower in somebody's driveway. Trying to melt the snow. It's kind of funny. Yeah. That's so funny. Any drawing challenges for February?
I don't have any set up yet. I don't think I'll start the 70s by then. I really want to finish the poster and I want to finish the centaur piece.
Yeah.
So I think, I think that'll be it for us. And then, we are going to take so I can catch up on everything. We're going to take next week off. Just a heads up. So we won't be live again until what's the Wednesday?
I don't even know. Wednesday the 1st, actually. No, Wednesday the 31st.
Wednesday the 31st.
31st.
So the next time we are going to be live will be the 31st. I will still be posting, but I just want to get all of the stuff so we can get the posters ready. And I'm going to be doing photoshopping and this and that or whatever. But so don't go worrying. We're not going anywhere. I will still be reading comments.
Yeah, we can't go anywhere. We're snowed in.
Yeah, but I just want to, I need to take a little break so I can just get everything done and catch up on some other stuff too. I got other work stuff that I got to do. So we will see you on the 31st. Have a wonderful weekend, and thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks everybody. We will see you guys. Everybody do something good for yourselves and enjoy making some art. Bye.